just my face the whole time during the game because I just didn't know what else to do. What's going on, guys? Super Saiyan Zero is back. Yeah, I didn't upload last week. I live in Florida, so I got hit with Hurricane Irma, and my power was out for a while. And it's been a crazy 2 weeks. My mother's in the hospital right now. She's gonna be okay, but so last week, I mean, last week. There's really nothing much to say about it. We just got lucky at the end. The Chargers were just doing whatever it is they wanted to in the passing game against us last week, and then we just, and then their kicker shanked the kick at the end of the game that ultimately should have won it for them, and we won 19-17. But they had a rookie kicker missed. I think it was a 43-yarder or something like that. But anyway, so we go into this week, and it's just more of the same, dude. We just saw, Josh McCown was just throwing the ball, just doing whatever he wanted to do, man, against this defense. And, like, bro, Byron Maxwell, please cut him. Please cut him. Please, I'm so done with him. I'm tired of seeing him in a Dolphin uniform. This is what now, year 3, I think? 2 or 3, one of the two, man. But I'm so tired of seeing him, dude. This dude gets burned. He's so terrible. I don't understand why he still has a job. I don't understand, man. He's getting beat by nobody receivers, dude. He's getting beat by nobodies. It's not even like he's, like you're playing against Julio Jones and Julio Jones burns you and he scores 2 touchdowns. I mean, it's Julio Jones. You still want, we're in the NFL and you want dudes to kind of show up, but at least you played like shit against a good wide receiver, a great elite wide receiver. But you got Robbie Anderson just toying with you. Josh McCown is dotting this team all the way up and down the field, man. And I'm impressed that we even held them to 20 points, to be honest with you. I stopped watching with about 7.5 left to play in, I think the 3rd quarter. I just switched to red zone so that if something interesting happened, it would come up, man. But, god damn, dude. I think at that point in time, we still only had 47 total yards of offense, dude. Offensive line, trash. Again, trash. Dolphins, again, can't cover tight ends. It's literally the same story every single year, man. Every single year. Jay Cutler looked like absolute garbage, man. And again, when the offensive line is playing like garbage, I can only expect him to do so much, but I'm not excusing him at all. He was really freaking, he was sorry today, dude. He was really sorry. And honestly, didn't even really look that great last week either. He had a couple of really, really key plays where he made, that kept us in that game. The touchdown pass he threw last week to Kenny Stills was gorgeous on the run. So, but that's Jay Cutler, and that's what we knew we were gonna get, is the guy that will show you those flashes of greatness, but then have games like this where he just lays an egg, man, just looks like shit. And against arguably the worst team in the division, or not even the division, the worst team in the NFL. This is more embarrassing than last year against Cincinnati. At least Cincinnati was, at least at that moment in time, the rest of that season didn't really pan out great for them, but at least at that time, Cincinnati was a decent team. It was a decent team, and we were still a new team learning this new system and getting used to all this stuff. And it was 21-9. It wasn't even like it was, the game seemed a lot, seemed like it was more of a blowout than it actually was. But this game was literally a blowout. Like, didn't even have 100 yards of offense for any meaningful time of football. I'm sure, I was just looking at it. It was still 20-0. And Jay Cutler had 150 yards passing, but had an interception. Like, woo, congratulations. You guys got 100 yards. You guys gained 100 yards. Congratulations. Oh my god, man. I don't understand. I don't get it. And it's not even just Jay Cutler, it's this team, dude. This whole team. This is just always what we do. We look really good and then we look really bad. And it was like the Jay Cutler thing was a match made in heaven because he plays exactly the way we play. Oh my god, man. But I'm not going to sit here and be 100% negative. This sucks and it's really hard for me to be positive, but for us, it's only week 2. It's week 3 in the NFL, but it's only our 2nd week, man. Last year we started 1-4, or 1-3 or 1-4. I think it was 1-4, and then we turned it around and went to the playoffs. So I mean, I'm not saying that the season is officially over, but this looks garbage right now, dude. This looks really sorry and pathetic. And again, we got bailed out last week. I think I want to say I believe we only scored 1 touchdown last week, and then the rest was field goals. We scored 19 points, and let's see, doing the math on that, that's what, like 4 field goals? That's not good, man. That's not getting it done. It's not. It's definitely not going to get it done when we play better teams. Drew Brees is going to destroy this defense next week, man. He really is, dude. I don't see us stopping him. I don't. They're not showing me anything that shows that we're going to be able to contend with Drew Brees at all, man. Anybody that has any fantasy players on New Orleans needs to start them, because I don't know. I mean, again, it's NFL. Anything is possible. We could show up and play really well, but I don't foresee that happening. This team just looks like we have a long way to go, man. And again, same story as last year. Corners just getting beat over and over and over again. We cannot get solid cornerback play. I don't understand why. We can't get that. We can't get good offensive line play. It's Jesus, man. You know, everybody that hated Tannehill, you guys miss him yet? What is wrong with my camera right now? This freaking thing is pissing me off. It's like going in and out of focus. So, I mean, that's pretty much it, man. I don't have much else to say, dude. 20-0. At least, again, for the meaningful time in the game, 20-0. Again, it could change. I think the game is still going on. There was like 2 minutes left when I was looking at it. We still had no points. So, I don't even foresee us scoring a point. But, you know, whatever, man. I guess on to New Orleans. Please get rid of Byron Maxwell. I don't want Byron Maxwell anymore, dude. I don't. At least if you cut him or trade him or whatever the hell you're going to do with him, and you put in the other guy and he's getting burned just as much as him, at least he's a guy that's a third stringer. You know, like, he's a third string corner that has a starting spot on a team. I don't understand. I don't get it, dude. I really don't. Ugh, I don't. I'd rather have a guy that's out there trying his absolute hardest and getting burned like a third stringer than put Byron Maxwell out there, who's supposed to be a starter and is supposed to be great. You know, or I don't want to say great, because that implies that he should be elite. No, he should at least be good. You know, if you're a starting corner in the NFL, I expect you to at least be good, decent, at least. Oh my god, I apologize for this camera. I don't know why this thing is just going in and out of focus like that. If it even shows up on the thing, on my screen, it's showing that it just keeps. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it off right there. I got other things that I have to do today, but I just wanted to comment on this atrocious mess of a team right now. Again, I mean, we could turn it around. You know, the unfortunate thing is we don't have a bye week to look forward to fix anything. Everything has to be fixed week to week. So, you know, unfortunately with this Jay Cutler thing, this is pretty much about what we're gonna see out of him. I don't really think, you know, I mean, a lot of people were just drinking this Jay Cutler Kool-Aid, and I don't understand why, you know, especially after the preseason. I'm like, I have 11 years of body work on this guy. 2 preseason games is not going to change my mind. You know, and even last week, he played pretty decent, but still not enough to change my mind on him. He's played in this league for like 11 years, dude. 1 game is not going to change it. It's not. This is what we're going to have. This is going to be our whole season, man. And this is a really rough schedule. I think we're going to be lucky to go 8-8 this year. And it's pretty sad, too. I mean, again, I haven't looked at the scores in a minute, but Houston was leading New England. And, I mean, their defense isn't looking that good. And, obviously, you know, the Jets are the Jets, and we're freaking, I don't even know what the hell we are. The Bills look like the best team in this division right now. I don't get it. But, you know, that just shows that the NFL can change, you know, from week to week. The Patriots, I still think, are obviously the class of this division. So I don't foresee the Bills staying on top for very long. But honestly, it's going to show if New England goes down that this division is still wide open. And again, this season is not over. It's really not, as much as it feels like it is after this debacle. Even after losing to the worst team in the league, the season's not over. But you know, maybe that's just me being too optimistic. I don't know. We'll see, man. On to New Orleans. That game's in London. Going to be this next week. I don't even know, man. Again, I don't think we're going to be able to hang. I think that the Saints are just going to have their way with us. At least offensively, man. I don't know. It could be a shootout, but Honestly, I think their defense is probably a little bit better than our offense, at least from what our offense showed today. So on to New Orleans. I'll see you guys in the next video.